What's up, Internet? We are here once again in the town. It's a little late because I overslept during a little bit of a nap. I apologize, but we're still here and we're still going to make use of crossing some animals, like we always do. I believe our pockets are filled, which means we're going to take advantage of trying to make some profits. That's the news there, so it's time to go buy ourselves some Halloween candy. Alright, Copper Porter. You can tell I'm just waking up. Although I think they probably have the exact same sound bites. A lot of the specialized male villagers all have the same lazy voice, just like Rover does. And I know Porter has the same sound samples as Rover as well. So that's a small bit of Animal Crossing fact for you. Like, that's the sound of a lazy villager. It's actually part of the reason why I'm not sure if it's Rover making the announcements or not, because they have the exact same sound samples. It has been one day, Rover. Less than that, actually, if we're counting when we actually saw each other yesterday. But either way, your memory is terrible. Alright. So step one, gotta go empty our pockets. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We gotta buy some Halloween candy, that's for sure. Same as Nook. He sounds like a lazy villager, too. Turns out they're all lazy in Animal Crossing. That is not as many bells as I thought that would all sell for. Alright, we got more stuff in our pockets, so let's do that. Let's see what we got here. Got an actual fossil, that's good. Paperweight. Another Sputnoid. An Alloyd, which we don't need. Lavender Rose. What does that look like? Oh. Yeah, I think that can sell. Ah, but we don't want to sell the cool shirt ever. It's such a classic look. But we can sell this stuff. Alright, let's see if he's got any furniture that looks interesting today. Very loud fire. Nothing in terms of shirts or furniture, really. That's alright, though. Still have 5 pieces of candy. We'll grab those before we leave. Let's go to the dump and grab some stuff. Chevron shirt. What does that look like? Oh yeah, it's that weird green cream number. Interesting. I'm not sure how long this is going to be tonight. Like I said, I'm just sort of waking up, and then I gotta do some extra work. I planned on doing this like an hour earlier. Unfortunately, well, that didn't happen. Because I've been doing a few odd jobs today, and I've just been kind of really tired. So, I'm not sure how long this is going to be. Oh, I was really hoping she'd want a ball. There's a modern end table. A4. Well, let's go look for that. So it should be around here. Now, the problem is it's probably behind here. See if we can catch that. Not a great position for it to be in for us, but this doesn't end up in the water or decide to stay on the opposite side of the tracks. Here we go. It's like 2,000 bells right there. Now the thing is, the secret treasure is probably behind the shop, because that's where most of the actual space in the acre is. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's probably at the actual area next door. There we go. Got the modern end table. Alright. So, tomorrow Gracie should be in town twice. For good or for ill, that means we at least have a shot at trying to get some interesting new clothing. You need something, Pierce? Nope, nothing. That's okay, though. How about you, Cookie? Do you need something? I know where he is, so delivering something to him should be very simple, Cookie. Consider it done. There he is. You forgot your Game Boy, and it deserves to be where it is loved. And not in Cookie's nefarious paws. You know, I kind of wonder, when they say that, you know, another villager accidentally left something at their house, is that them trying to cover up the fact that they borrowed it and it's actually late? It makes me kind of wonder that they're just trying to pass the blame a little bit. That sounds like something the animals in this game would probably try and pull. Not too much around here. Hey, Goldie. Hey, she needs something. Well, we don't have to get her a ball. That might be a little tricky given the ball's location right now. It's kind of sad we can't do something for her, but it could be a lot worse. Looking for Quetzal. Here, a cricket. I sincerely doubt we've run into Gulliver today, simply because we ran into him yesterday. That's another migratory locust. That is worth a few bells. Now it's drowned. We'll see about that, Spike. Might not come back later today, but maybe tomorrow. What do you mean, Ace? We've already covered like half the town and no one needs us. We are not wanted today. Let's clean that up. I guess that means it's a very simple day for us. If I want to keep it short, so I can get to whatever else I need done tonight. Which in this case is like 3 other reviews I've got planned. Well, I guess that's advantageous. Camel Frog, do you need something? Goldie's? Well, I know where Goldie is, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's just make sure Grace is actually coming to this town tomorrow, and not today. Yeah. So it's now officially midnight. Although here it's 6 p.m. because time difference. Sensible time difference, too. Hey, there's Cube. Cool. We'll talk to him on the way back. There's Goldie. Well, you had it. You didn't trade to a million other people, so that's the important thing, Goldie. Need something more here, Cube? I think I hear a migratory locust. It is a slightly more intense pitch than the long-head locust. I can take a thing to Ace. I mean, it's not like he's right there and can hear you talking about him or anything at all. Here you go. It was a very difficult mission. I want highest compensation, Ace. I'll take furniture. That's a ridiculously good prize for having to do basically nothing. It's perfectly for me. Crap. I'm not sure how much of an insect's direction actually affects what they can sense. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so let's get this back to Camo Frog. There he is. Deliver this to you. Oh, stationery. Now see, that's a bad reward. But it's not at all, like, remotely reflective of how difficult the task was relative to Ace's either. Like Ace, we got a piece of furniture. This one actually was, you know, relatively speaking, a lot harder. We got nothing for it. I think that's kind of a fundamental problem, is there's just no correlation between effort and time put into reward. But we got some migratory locusts, so at the very least we're going to make some bells out of this. Yet. Those are 2,000 bells each. Maybe that's in later Animal Crossings. Anyway, I think we're about done. Like I said, I want to keep this one a little bit brief. So we're going to take that. Take some pansies. Take some tulips. Some candy. What flavor is this candy exactly? I mean, it's orange mixed with like a creamy white, so maybe it's a creamsicle flavored candy? Maybe it's like pumpkin cream flavored or something. It's pumpkin spice. Why do people put pumpkin spice in everything? Why do people make such a big deal about pumpkin spice everything? You know, a lot of places, you can just ask for pumpkin spice anything in the off-season. They just don't have it on their menus. Like, I know places like Starbucks, it's literally just like a spice thing that's underneath the counter. You can ask for that year-round. It's not that big a deal if it's actually on the menu or not. And yet people go crazy for it. I mean, I like pumpkin pie, because I don't typically like pie. It's like the only kind of pie I really like. And I only get to have it around now because it's Thanksgiving here, but you know, it's not some like ridiculous be-all end-all like event, but I know some people just go crazy for pumpkin flavored anything around now. And you know, all the more power to them. It's a good flavor, but it's just weird that it seems like it's an event, and that it's an event that is specifically for this period of time. I guess it's supposed to coincide with like the harvest or, you know, Halloween because they use pumpkins then or something, but it doesn't make sense to me that it's such a big widespread thing. I don't know. Rover strikes me as the kind of person who would like a lot of pumpkin flavored stuff. But of course he has, as we've stated, the voice of a lazy villager, which means he probably likes eating a lot. And he's a cat, so that just inherently means he's lazy. As I look over my shoulder to my cat, who's currently asleep on my couch. I mean, if he's not asleep, he's usually making a lot of noise and ruining recordings. So, you know, out of the two options, I think I prefer him being lazy. I wonder if my cat likes pumpkin spice stuff. I know he's interested in pumpkin pie if you put whipped cream on it. That's just because he has an interest in dairy, which is not really all that good for cats, despite the fact that they're often shown in the media drinking like milk and stuff. Cats are actually not terribly well equipped to handle dairy. Small known fact. So, sell this? No, I just want to drop it all. We are getting well equipped for Halloween. That reminds me, I actually have a couple other games I want to stream for Halloween in the next week or two. I'm going to have to plan that out a little bit. Anyway, I know it's been a short period of time, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night, usually for a little bit longer. Usually not this late. I'm not recovering from doing some odd jobs over the day, though, but, you know, sometimes helps keep the show going and stuff. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see everything else I do, which is over 1,000 videos waiting just for you. Not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much everything you could think of in the gaming world, plus tons of stuff you may have never considered, because I play some interesting stuff that not a lot of people consider. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon, support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is question just how important pumpkin spice to anything is, and how really special it is. Delicious, yes. Special, maybe not so much. But you'll also get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like all the delicious pumpkin spice things like pumpkin pie, which is definitively the best pie. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.